Hi there, Deni here from Disney's Riviera Resort. It's time for dinner with my hubby, and we're headed up to Topolino's Terrace. It's up on the top of the hotel, and I'm taking you with me. I hope you're hungry. I know I am. I'm sure Brian is too. So let's head on up and take a look around and enjoy something delicious. Hopefully. Welcome home. This is a DVC resort. And really, if you've never been here, it's just got a little bit of everything. And it's beautifully appointed. So pretty. So to get to Topolino's, you want to go over to the left in the lobby. There's Le Petit Cafe, which I adore. It's two separate towers or two separate wings. So you want to go over to the left and head around the corner. You can see homages to Walt Disney here on the wall, just off the lobby on your way to Topolino's. Hi, Brian. It's a little homage to Topolino, who is Mickey Mouse. Topolino means Mickey Mouse, little mouse in Italian. All right, if you are a wine drinker, you have your pick here at Topolino's. A little bit of everything. This is the elevator lobby, and we are here just as the sun is getting ready to set. This is a Riviera Resort, so that's kind of the other wing that I was talking about over there. We're on the Topolino side, and you cannot get there from here. So as far as elevators, I mean, obviously, so you want to take the elevator on the Riviera side. But there's the pool. Primo Piatto, which is the counter service, is directly, well, kind of down on that first floor. Just look. Those balconies. So this is the light fixture, the chandelier in the elevator lobby. And of course, if you've been to Enchanted Rose over at the Grand Floridian, I feel like it echoes that. And of course, it's reminiscent of pasta noodles, which is a whole lot of fun. This restaurant focuses on Italian and French Riviera flavors. If you have some time before your reservation, you can step into the Topolino's Terrace Lounge. You do not need a reservation in order to do so, and you can order from the menu. And they have mocktails as well, I'm happy to say. Pasta, glorious pasta. Rigatoni, one of their big dishes, their calling cards here on the menu since day one, is their chicken rigatoni. Yeah, when was the last time we were here? Thank you so much. Yeah. Yay. Excellent. Thank you so much right here. Thank you.
This will be our wine list for you.
Perfect. Thank you. We're at the table and we have our menus, and we have met JC, our very sweet, kind server. And we are checking out the menu. Now the menu has some changes. It just earlier in the week got some revamps to it. So there's a pork belly on the appetizer menu. Pork belly fazzoletto for $19. It's handkerchief. I can't talk anymore. Talking words, what? Pasta, marsala glaze, and then spring pea soubise, and then the ricotta and burrata are both still there, both of which are amazing. If you love cheese, please get them. And then on the entree side of things, there's now a braised lamb shank for $49. The filet now comes on a truffle palm puree, and the sea scallops. JC mentioned the sea scallops entree for $54 is like carrots done several different ways and scallops. So if you don't like carrots, please don't get that entree. In the meantime, I've ordered a drink. It's a mocktail, of course. It's the Pêche Repose. It comes with the flavors of peach, mint, lemon, and soda water for $6.49. I look forward to having it when it gets here. I'll let you know what I think. The Pêche Repose has arrived here to the table. Look at that beautiful ombre effect. That's gorgeous. Cheers. Let me turn it so I don't have a lemon in my nose. Too late. The mint, it is very mint forward. It hits you with the lemon in your nose, but also a lemon. And then the peach comes in. Oh, that's delicious. The lovely JC has helped us make decisions. But to be fair, I knew what I was getting as I rolled in. As soon as Brian said he made the reservation, I knew exactly what I was getting. Appetizer, we have ordered the burrata. The burrata is $19, and it is the most glorious cheese. They have both the burrata and the ricotta on the appetizer menu. Again, as I said, since day one, amazing choices, either one of them. So I'm hoping the burrata is the same as the last time we had it. The bread service, JC is bringing it out in just a little bit. It includes their epi bread. It is wonderful and comes with an olive oil along with that, so I'm looking forward to that. For dinner, I chose the classic saumonier. You don't get more French classic cooking than that, and really, you don't get more butter than that. It has changed from what JC said since the last time I had it, so I'm really excited about that. She said it's no longer finished with a white balsamic vinaigrette at the end. It's finished with brown butter. Friends, brown butter is delightful. It's delightful. And Brian chose the rigatoni. The rigatoni is made with a sauce that takes 3 days to create, and it is the head chef's grandmother's recipe. He is from Saint-Tropez, and as JC said, you don't get more French/Italian cooking than that. So he has made a good choice. He was teetering with the rigatoni and the lamb shank, and JC helped put him over the edge in favor of the rigatoni. Now here in the restaurant, it is just lovely. I mean, just a warm, beautiful, clean, and classy vibe. And then the kitchen, which we are right by. I'm so excited we have been seated right by the kitchen. The kitchen is an open kitchen, and you can watch the chefs do what they do. The entire team working so hard to make sure that your meal is a good one. And then across from me is the lounge. How lovely is this place?
Where and when you work.
Exactly.
So of course we still have our epi bread made here fresh on the 10th floor. Essentially a French baguette that is cut before serving to make it more shareable. It's called epi, which roughly translates to the word wheat, which is of course not only its main ingredient, But if you use a lot of imagination, it kind of looks like a wheat stock.
It does. JC, it
It starts
does.
as a standard baguette.
Correct.
I didn't know that. That's
And
great.
then, of course, the olive oil is an Italian extra virgin olive oil coming from Italy, specifically Puglia, Italy, where the region has more olive trees than people. So it's their #1 export. So I always say very simple bread, very delicious olive oil.
Okay.
Awesome.
Enjoy.
Thank you. JC has blessed us with a basket filled with their epi bread. And it's EPI, like EpiPen, but this is epi bread. It looks like a wheat stock. I loved JC's explanation of it. She said it is made here on the 10th floor. So how awesome is that? Oh my goodness, the little olive, can I borrow that? You have to see this. The little olive oil dish. Yes, please. I love that. Here we go. We have the Italian olive oil. Cheers.
That's the best I've had.
This, I always enjoy their epi bread, but really this is the softest I've had it. This is so enjoyable, so good. And the olive oil is just very, it's very fruity. It's really nice. It's really delicious. So the burrata just landed on the table. Remember the burrata for $19 off the appetizer menu? The burrata that Brian and I have had before, that I've had on several occasions. Baby, this burrata is different than what it used to be. It looks like a salad. It's got wilted kale in it. It has, let's look at the menu again, because I thought these things were just on the side. They are not. Baby kale, beets, and candied walnuts, but the kale is wilted kale. We got a salad in front of us, and we're gonna give it a try. Okay, I have the salad with my epi bread. See, there's a big chunk of burrata. I think that's beet. Yes, that is beet puree. As beet puree, and I think we've got sliced beets going on here with the kale. There's a not wilted piece of kale. I'm going to get a little bit of everything, including some of the burrata. Easier said than done. This is an adventure. Complete adventure. I cannot get this on my fork. Here we go. So just like that, we've also ordered the ricotta because the ricotta is the same from what it used to be. This is very different. This is now a straight up salad. This used to be something where, burrata has just a firm texture that's slightly, it's like halfway firm, halfway not, and you can spread it. See how it's spreading all over the kale. But they have changed this very much. It is very beet forward. You have chunks and slices of beets of all kinds going on. And if beets aren't your thing, then you may not enjoy it. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. The ricotta has arrived at the table. It's a generous serving of ricotta alongside tomato jam, which is, if it's like I remember, it's nice. We'll see what it's like because we know things change. We also have olive oil and balsamic in the bowl as well. And you do get some extra epi bread with it. Of course, you can always ask for more. I'm just scooping. Lovely. Ricotta, tomato jam, manja.
They are not messing around. That's delicious. Creamy, cold ricotta. It really does melt in your mouth.
Paired with the brightness of that tomato jam. It's like comfort food. Yeah, that's fantastic. Please get the ricotta when you come. I've made a mess. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. gorgeous. So I knew the Saule Meunier was going to be different. It has landed at the table. JC was wonderful to let us know that the Saule Meunier is all the same, like, ingredients. The parts and pieces are all there. It's just different than it used to be. So it used to be a whole fish, but the chef has filleted it into 4 pieces. The little potatoes used to be inside. The little cauliflower used to be inside. That's now on the side. The classic Saule Meunier features capers, baby squash, cauliflower, and petite potatoes for $52. Yeah, so let me take my very first bite. I'm very, very excited about this. This glorious finish, this crusty. This is the butter. This is butter, and it's swimming in butter. Look at that. Here we go. Julia Child, we're here. She'd be so happy right about now. That is so good. The fish is thick without being too thick. It is delightful. Beautifully golden on the outside. My gosh. Look at this. It melts in your mouth. It's the brown butter and swimming in it. And please dunk each bite into that brown butter. It's just so gloriously rich without being overwhelming. And it's a simple dish. It's capers, it's some herbs, it's fish, and it's butter. And it allows the fish just to shine through. Delicious. The petite potatoes are just as petite and cute as they can be. Also finished in that brown butter, so please dig in. You do have some veggies here on the side, some squash. It looks to be patty pan squash. You can see kind of the top of it there. Ooh, that's nice. Al dente. Same with the little cauliflower as well. You can just tell when you put your fork in, it's going to be something that's got some gravitas to it. Like it's not a mushy piece of steamed vegetable. Glorious, glorious. It's time to try Brian's rigatoni. Like I said, it's a 3-day sauce, and it's the head chef's grandmother's recipe. So let's dig in. It features braised chicken sugo, broccolini, pancetta, wild mushroom, and black truffle. It is $40. And here it is. Manja. The pancetta comes right through. I mean, it's just right there. They're chicken thighs. From what Brian said, it's chicken thighs. So you've got dark meat chicken going on. It's just smoky. It's rich, flavorful. Cheese on top. Delicious.
That's amazing.
Brian says it's amazing. I agree.
Decorations are edible. You've got dark chocolate, you've got white chocolate, you've got a homemade waffle cone, and then an edible dessert. Enjoy. Thank you.
So we made the decision to go with something light for dessert. We went with a scoop of gelato. Tonight, the scoops of gelato, the flavors you can get are vanilla and chocolate and salted caramel and pistachio chocolate chip. So just ask your server, it's going to change. We are so stuffed for dinner. I cannot even begin to accurately tell you. And so Brian came up with the great idea of, hey, let's just have a bite. He said he just wanted a bite of something sweet. I said, I want the same. So we got the gelato. We chose the chocolate gelato scoop. You heard JC's description of it, a homemade waffle cone. You have a little pansy, a little Riviera white chocolate medallion, and a little, yeah, it's an edible pansy. So here we go. Holy cow, that is so good. In fact, I'm sure a holy cow made this. This gelato is amazing. Mm-hmm. A holy brown cow. Cocoa, deep, rich flavor, creamy. Yeah, that's wonderful. I love the little bowl it's in. It's just this lovely little cold bowl with this little, just perfectly sized well in the middle. So good. This is the way to end your meal. Of course, if you want to end your meal in other ways, there are other ways. But this one is perfect. Here's the view from Topolino's Terrace. This is the terrace outside. They tell you, they encourage you to come on out here. If you dine here, come on out, grab something to drink and come early, stay late. And really, this is a view that you just don't want to miss. So there's the pool. Everything we looked at earlier from the elevator lobby, beautifully illuminated, so you can still live it up here at the resort. And then you can see the Skyliner. As I hit myself. Hold on, let's see if I can get on the Skyliner. There's the Skyliner. And over in that direction, you can see the Slingshot in Kissimmee, but that's also Hollywood Studios. Oh, we've got fireworks happening. That's Happily Ever After at the Magic Kingdom. Not too shabby. Boardwalk Resorts over there as well. You can see Yacht Club, Beach Club illuminated over there. It's just gorgeous. Let me swing it around here. Wishes, not wishes, Bri. Plus. So let me pull back here just a little bit so that you can see the terrace. I love the lights over top. They have seating over here and an outdoor bar as well, and staffed by a bartender tonight, which, to be honest, that's the first time I've seen that. That's pretty fantastic. Just look. Candles and everything. Like, let's just stay here. So here's a look at the restaurant from out on the terrace looking in. It's really is just a lovely, lovely space. Open windows, everything. The meal at Topolino's has indeed wrapped up, and it's another gorgeous evening here at Walt Disney World. I mean, my gosh, look at this resort. Look at this resort. Just incredible. I'm so glad that we were able to eat here tonight. You know, Brian found this reservation at 11 o'clock last night. So he's been looking, and he was looking 30 days out. And all that was available at the time, you know, for those 30 days out are 9 p.m. and later. And yes, we love to eat fashionably late. I mean, who doesn't? However, 9 p.m. that's really late. So when the 5:30 reservation popped up the night before, he scooped it up. The atmosphere of Topolino's, like I said at the table, is to me just a nice enveloping space. It's warm and it's rich, it's antiqued brass, and it's that ornate glass, there's several of them, ornate glass chandelier that runs, so much of the length of the restaurant. To me, it is quite lovely. I love that we showed up at 5:30 for our reservation, and it was still light. So we got to see the transformation of sunset and how the restaurant just kind of became, because all those glass windows, which are amazing and letting in light earlier in the evening, become mirrored at night when everything is dark outside. So it was just neat to see the transformation and get to be there for all of it. The meal itself, let me tell you, so good. That sole meuniere, yes, it's different. It's done differently now than the last time I was here. I was last here a few years ago. So glad to get to come. It was 2021, I want to say December of. It might have been January of 2022, but you know what I mean. It's one of those dates, like it's been a couple of years. So it was so great to be back. The chef has changed things up a bit. The sole meuniere was amazing. That piece of fish is so beautifully delicate, but still thick. Like that crust on it from all that brown butter, just divine and delicious. The accompaniments were great. If you're coming in wanting pasta, now granted, this isn't soaked in and marinara sauce kind of pasta. This is just beautifully done with a just this sauce, the sugo, the chicken sugo that just takes forever to make, and you can taste it. It just is a rich, multi-leveled taste. It's comfort in a bowl. That's what it tastes like. The appetizers, please get the ricotta if you at all like cheese. You heard me goo-goo about it at the table. The burrata blessings and grace, mercy, and peace to the burrata and its current form. I would not get that again. That was $19 that, to be honest, we kind of regretted spending. We did, because we're not huge beet fans. Listen, I gave up beets in 1983. I just did. I no longer had to, it was probably more like 86, when I was finally like, Mom, do I have to eat the beets? Because, I mean, back in the day, moms were into beets. You got the canned beets and you made your kids eat them, and no thank you. I'm okay. I have beets maybe once every 5 years in a dish here at Disney. There was a beet salad at Sunshine Seasons that I've gotten a couple times, and no more beets. No more beets, friends. We're grown-ups. We don't have to eat our beets unless we want to. So I will not get the burrata in its current iteration next time I'm back. What I will get is that sole meuniere. I will get the ricotta, and the gelato. Man, that was a perfect way to end the meal. If you're looking for more than just a scoop of gelato, which, believe you me, that was a nice size scoop, so it was nothing to sneeze at. It was $7.75. I highly recommend the chocolate dessert that is filled with caramel. It also features the flavors of raspberries. Like it's a really nice, very chocolatey. Used to be made with Valrhona chocolate. This is pre-pandemic. This opened in December of 2019, and then the world shut down. So for a brief and glorious moment, it was Valrhona. It was a Valrhona chocolate dessert. They no longer lead with that Valrhona aspect of it, but it is that chocolate dessert, and it is really, really good. So please feel free to dig into that. Of course, while here at Topolino's Terrace and at the Riviera, do not miss going out on that terrace and spending some time out there. You can grab a drink and just sit down and watch fireworks. It is stunning up there. It's just gorgeous. On an evening like this evening with a nice cool breeze, I mean, you could be here all night just sitting and enjoying it. So the question comes to you. Have you been to Topolino's Terrace? If not, is it on your Disney must-eat list? Let me know down in the comments section. As always, I look forward to having this conversation with you. If not Topolino's Terrace, then which signature / fine dining Disney restaurant would you like to eat at? Let me know. Let me know down below. I want to know all of these things. I mean, friends help friends make good choices here at Disney. And that's what I want this channel to be. We just get to help each other. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Many thanks and a huge shout out to the whole 9 Yards Patreon team. Listen, we have a great team supporting this channel. If you'd like to support this channel in an increased way and get access to 2 exclusive live streams and behind the scenes ramblings and adventures from me, be sure to check out the link in the description box, www.patreon.com/Deni_Sunderly. I'd love to have you be a member of the whole 9 yards. We have so much fun. Please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, so you can hang out here more often and have Disney fun right along with me. And please consider hitting the notification bell so that you can get the heads up every time I put up something new. As always, you can follow me on Instagram for fun in between all the videos at Deni_Sunderly. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. From Disney's Riviera Resort and Topolino's Terrace up there under the lights. Have a great one. Take good care. Bye.